Let me tell you a story of a young girl, a girl who loved God deeply, a girl who never slept without praying. But one day, she stopped. At first, nothing happened. The sun still rose, people still smiled at her, life looked normal, until the night she realized something was following her. Stay with me because this story may be closer to your life than you think. Her name was Ada. Ada was known among her friends as the prayer warrior. Every morning before sunrise, she would kneel beside her bed and whisper prayers no one else heard. She believed prayer was protection, like an invisible shield, and honestly, her life reflected it. Peace followed her, opportunities opened easily. Even during problems, she felt calm. But life became busy. Assignments piled up. Work stress increased. Sleep became more attractive than prayer. One night, she said something small. "God understands. I'm just tired today." That night, she slept without praying for the first time in years. Nothing happened, and that was the beginning. The next day felt heavier. Not terrible, just off. She became easily irritated. Little things annoyed her. Her mind felt noisy. She ignored it. A few days later, she skipped prayer again, then again. Soon, prayer became occasional instead of constant. And here is the dangerous part. She didn't notice what she was losing, because spiritual battles rarely announce themselves. They begin silently. One evening, Ada had a dream. She was walking alone on a long road. Behind her, she heard footsteps, slow, heavy, patient. She turned, but saw nothing. When she woke up, her heart was racing. She almost prayed. Almost. But she checked her phone instead and went back to sleep. That decision changed everything. Days turned into weeks. Fear slowly replaced peace. She began worrying about things that never bothered her before. Negative thoughts became louder. Doubt whispered constantly. What if God isn't listening? What if prayer doesn't matter anyway? And without realizing it, Ada stopped praying completely. Here's the truth many people don't talk about. When prayer stops, connection weakens. When connection weakens, sensitivity disappears. And when sensitivity disappears, danger feels normal. One night, Ada was returning home late. The street was unusually quiet. As she walked, she felt something strange, like she wasn't alone. Her steps quickened. Then she heard it. Another set of footsteps behind her. Slow, deliberate. She turned suddenly. No one. Her heart pounded. She laughed nervously and continued walking, but deep inside she knew something was wrong. That night, she couldn't sleep. For the first time, fear sat beside her like an unwanted guest. Days later, problems began appearing everywhere. Unexpected conflicts, closed opportunities, restlessness without explanation. Ada asked herself, when did everything start going wrong? And suddenly, she remembered the day she stopped praying. You see, prayer is not just asking God for things. Prayer aligns you. Prayer strengthens you. Prayer guards your mind. Without prayer, you may still live, but you are spiritually exposed. That same dream came back. The long road, the footsteps, but this time she turned faster, and she saw it. A dark figure walking behind her, not running, not rushing, just waiting. She tried to move, but her legs felt heavy. Then she heard a voice say, "You stopped calling." She woke up trembling, and for the first time in weeks, she knelt down. Her prayer that night was not long. It wasn't perfect. She simply said, "God, I'm back." And something shifted instantly. Peace returned like fresh air entering a closed room. Tears flowed. The fear that had followed her for weeks suddenly lost its power. Because prayer doesn't make you perfect, it reconnects you to protection. Maybe you're watching this and thinking, I haven't prayed in a while. Maybe life distracted you. Maybe disappointment discouraged you. Maybe you felt God was silent. But silence doesn't mean absence. Sometimes God is waiting for one simple thing: your voice again. Because when prayer stops, battles don't stop. But when prayer resumes, strength returns. Here's the question you must ask yourself tonight. What entered your life after you stopped praying? The anxiety, the confusion, the heaviness you cannot explain? What if the problem isn't around you? What if it's the absence of connection? Ada didn't become perfect overnight, but she returned to prayer daily. And slowly, the fear disappeared. Her peace came back. Her clarity returned. Her confidence grew stronger than before. Because prayer was never a routine. It was her lifeline. If this message spoke to you, don't scroll away. Right now, wherever you are, take one moment and reconnect. And I want you to do something powerful. Type Amen in the comments if you are choosing to return to prayer today. Share this video with someone who may be silently struggling. And subscribe, because messages like this may be the reminder someone needs at the exact right moment. Remember, the enemy fears one thing more than anything else: a person who decides to pray again.